Welcome back to The World Ends With You. So let's finish the Another Day segment.
Oh boy, the Phoenix Omega. Absurd! You actually think that will help you?
Yes! Now get ready to hand over all our pins! I'm gonna miss Shooter. Shooter's not in the sequel, so I'm gonna miss him.
Oh right, I guess it's a good time to mention again. I can discuss more about the anime and my thoughts in my final thoughts actually. But just to mention, Jovan, Shuto and his best buddy technically are in the anime.
As a small little cameo.
Even a small cameo, 2 seconds during the ending. Not even the ending theme, just the ending of the story in general. It's kind of like how Rex and Weeble were in a group shot in the Yu-Gi-Oh! Dark Side of Dimensions.
Mm-hmm. I guess if I were to be fair, Tinpin Slammer. Look, I know everyone here loves Tinpin Slammer.
Oh yeah,
it's the best sport known to mankind, but I guess to be fair, in the main game, Tinpin Slammer don't really mean that much.
Not just that, remember, Jova, the sequel has traditional controls, no touch controls, so how would you even implement Tinpin Slammer in it?
There's also the fact that, again, just to mention quickly, the anime really tries its best to not mention or showcase too much about the pins outside of the very necessary stuff.
Which is kind of ridiculous because,
From what I can understand with the anime, I wouldn't call it the worst game.
Again, Jova, you will be able to hear more about us in final thoughts.
But I'm just giving my own personal take on what I've seen so far. It seems like the kind of anime that is doing its best with what is given, with what it tries to prioritize, while also trying to keep some things more in the secret and surprise. And hey, some of the changes to some of the characters do seem like it does facilitate the means of the anime.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it is still what it is, though. Like, it's... Well, okay. I already saw what happened with Ace Attorney when you tried to make 2 games pushed into 1 season. Which, to be fair, they learned their lesson since the 3rd season was pretty much all dedicated to original stuff and trials and tribulations.
I really don't understand the mentality behind this kind of thing. Why not just make a season for 1, then a season 2 for Justice for All, then a season 3 for isn't that the most logical way to go about it?
It really does boggle the mind what Capcom were thinking with that 1st season. Like, thankfully, it got better.
I
won!
Yes, Link, you did.
You wanted to say something, Dutch?
Astounding.
No.
Ah, okay.
The Red Spirit and the Solid Slammer Omega.
I do have a question, though, when I have a moment.
Sure, go ahead, Shiri, why not? I can recap this easily.
The Ace Attorney anime, how close was that to the re-release of the first 3 games?
Depends on which re-release you're talking about.
The console, PC, the HD stuff.
Around the same time, probably, I think.
Then it was probably rushed for promotion.
No longer. Foil, first, outer, inner, last.
Which this anime definitely was.
I just built off of Bob's last design.
It's ironic, Shuri, because the 1st season was just the first 2 games. Thank God they didn't try to put in 3 as well.
You put it together from the half-baked sketch. Basically, Dr. Pin built that super awesome pin, and he's awesome. Here I thought you were still just a kid. When did you grow up on me?
Hey, they grow up so fast. Hey, I love Team Pin just as much as Ram Crotch here. Well, they actually pointed out.
Look.
Except along the way, my little turtle head.
Of course.
Look at that,
It really is a Yu-Gi-Oh! Season.
Yeah.
Thank you for showing me the light.
Look at that, guys. Show actually saved the day this time.
Here are all your pins back.
Thanks, mister. Let's slam again soon. Let's slam again soon, okay? I've never seen such hard and heavy slamming. Hey, there's nothing. Hey, it's consensual, okay? It's consensual, so it's fine. You'll have to teach me.
Red.
Aw, we're all friends now.
Okay.
Honestly,
I'll teach you when you're older.
you should have told us how you felt.
Yeah, we talk these things out.
But where's the fun in that? Sorry, boss.
I'm nobody's boss anymore. I can't win even in this world. Now I'm just another 777 stalker.
Something to be proud of.
First, Ghost for the Black Race.
Oh, so now it's Black Wraiths. Shirai, that's you.
As if.
Actually, no, that's Shirai. Go ahead, Shirai.
Oh, sorry.
As if.
Which is weird because that is directly pointed at the guy.
777 belongs to me and the White Maiden.
Also, as if.
No, they're mine and mine alone.
Also, as if. Is that meant to be a subtle nod to Zigbar from Kingdom Hearts? Maybe.
It's a common saying.
It's pretty common.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, but considering this game does like to do subtle nods, I'm wondering if maybe there was a double. Oh no.
Yeah! Can't you girls just like stand together or something?
No.
There's only room for one pink-haired girl in this cast.
Antagonizing competition is actually better, don't you know?
God, I hate it here.
So do you want the math back again?
Maybe.
Anyway, I guess this is happily ever after.
Hey, at least he comes with a cool theme song, okay?
Hey guys, we all did it together. Go ahead, Tim.
How about we celebrate over...
Don't you mean hot dogs, Korea? God.
Let me guess.
Ramen?
Only, only if it's curry based.
It takes curry flavor to curry my favor.
But
Oh my god.
We were working on that all morning.
Their beat? See? That was funny.
Was it?
She's just trying, okay?
Right.
Look, sure, she's just come off the villain arc.
Go ahead.
I think I understand.
Oh.
You do?
This is them making up. Again, it's just as ridiculous as everything else. Welcome to the world of intentional comedy.
If only we could get M. Night Shyamalan into that world.
Hey, Mr. Higgy, can you make beats some of your curry?
Like right on the spot. We're like in the middle of a park.
Did you say curry?
Well, actually,
Maybe he has a portable stove or whatever?
he cooks like a pro. Actually, we're going back to the ramen shop.
It's like the stand from For Justice, the noodle stand.
Please, Mr.
Yeah.
Higgy. Please.
Right. You really do want to.
Aww.
Over
We're
curry.
really tying up all the loose ends here.
But we need a
There you go. See? Pete agrees with you guys. You can use my place.
Yeah, I figured. Boss, you don't mind?
Don't be silly.
It's that cool.
It's a kitchen.
Use our shop. It's also a fine spot for team pin development.
Of course, you can do anything there, even solve world
Right,
hunger.
Tots?
Yeah, our secret base.
Not so secret when you yell it out loud.
The middle of, I'm pretty sure nobody gives a shit.
Yeah.
In the middle of the park.
There's probably so many
ahead,
people
Jova.
around in Shibuya that... Oh, go on.
Pin Slammers won over all these people, just as God intended.
Go ahead.
Who came up with such a great game?
The world may never know.
It's like some wily producer set this all up.
I wonder. Come on!
Or the final boss or something.
Come on, Blue! Let's head back to Malco!
Okay.
There's actually...
Right, there was supposed to be a tournament, wasn't there?
Go ahead, too.
Another town, another band of kindred spirits.
Oh, hold on.
That takes care of Shibuya.
Another band of kindred spirits. Are you familiar with other kindred spirits? Whatever.
That's not important.
And Neko was like, and I helped.
That is, like Jova hinted at, there is one more loose end that we need to tie when it comes to the Tin Pen storyline. Neku and the shooter never got to face each other, so let's do that. Basically, they use the typical, okay, now we, rivals slash friends, get to have the super awesome match to cap off the storyline.
Like at the end of GX,
Yeah.
where...
Again, that's what I'm saying too.
And and we don't know who won.
That's what I'm saying, Tail.
It's gonna be super emotional.
That's why I'm saying, Tail. These guys know exactly what they're doing. They're they're ticking all the checkboxes. Go ahead.
I think it's better at the end. Sorry.
Go ahead, Shirai.
Oh. It's kind of sad.
Oh no! Remember.
Another party ended.
Yeah.
It's kind of sad.
Yeah, remember, this was the ending of the original DS version, so this is the game now going, well, it was...
like the crossover at the end of the DLC stuff.
It was fun, but isn't that always the case? Endings are sudden, often cruel. Oh no, this was me like when I was first playing the game. No, please game, don't end! You can't help but hope that there's still a little something left.
I remember playing this. Little did we know.
Another little shred of fun.
Although I'm not kidding. For all we knew, this was the end of not just the game, but the franchise.
Yeah.
Joshua, you're God. You can do something about this.
Go ahead, Joel.
Today was incredibly weird.
That's putting it.
It was only one game at this point.
That's putting it mildly.
I had a lot of fun.
That's the best way to describe another day. Today was incredibly weird, but I had a lot of fun. That's exactly how I feel. Hey, Blue! Let's play 10-pin, because it's the only thing...
For all time's sake.
It's the only thing in my brain. We never got to throw down at Molko. But I knew it'd be you and me at the end, Yu-Gi-Oh! GX style.
Yeah, red, blue, Oni, and all that.
But wait, does that mean they all die?
Red and blue, eternal rivals.
Like Dante and Virgil.
Yes.
Gosh, you're not jealous that Neku's the blue to Shooter's red, are you?
It was unavoidable.
He's jealous.
Of course he is.
Of course he is.
Fucking prima donna.
You really are all crazy.
Shut up, Nick. You know you love us.
But I was looking for a chance to take you on, Red.
Alright, here we go.
Embrace the chaos, Neku. It's better for you.
Alright, so the game gives you one final opportunity to maybe change your pins. Click on him to start.
Alright, this is it.
Ready, Boo?
I'm ready. Also, it feels weird that Blue is the protagonist.
Then let's slam!
I'm such a Pokemon fan.
But yeah, like I was saying before, I'm not too bothered by the lack of Tin Pin Slammers in Shooter in the sequel, because again, yeah, it's traditional controls. I don't really see how they could properly implement this with traditional controls. So fine, whatever. Like I got enough doses of Shooter thanks to the original game anyway. So I'm not too bothered by it.
They could have maybe have mixed it up a bit by maybe not making it as much motion control, but I can understand people who might call foul at them doing it that way.
Like the whole pointing towards the direction, and then releasing just feels something that you will do naturally with the analog stick.
Yeah.
Like hold and press press and hold X to take aim, use the analog stick to point and then release.
I said it before and I'll say it again. What we need is a Tin Pin Slammer dedicated mobile game. That's such a no-brainer.
I'm surprised we never got that. Like, whether or not the game was that successful, Tin Pin Slammer just seemed like a no-brainer for
I can see this being a very, even though the main series is not, I can see a Tin Pin spin-off doing good on mobile.
Just like when people thought that the table turf thing in Splatoon 3 was a mobile spin-off.
Like I said, it's also similar to the entire functioning fighting game, 3D arena fighting game that is inside Xenogears. Sometimes many games are done just that well that you think it's weird the fact that they're not developed as their own titles.
You don't even necessarily have to expand upon what was done here, because mobile games are meant to be simple to begin with anyway, so just keeping the gameplay as it is would be enough, for me at least. There we go.
Almost there.
Alright, I've already guaranteed my win, so whatever.
I regret nothing!
Yeah. There we go.
At least in this case we saw the ending.
I won. I beat the Shibuya champ! I am the greatest!
You know what that means, Blue? The title is yours!
This wasn't an official match. I'll see you at next year's Slam Off.
Listen, it's the symbolism of the thing, okay?
And I'll be ready for you!
I feel so much better. Take that, emo urges!
Character arc complete. Neku defeated his emo urges.
Hooray!
I didn't need anything special.
Don't worry, in a few years it'll come back. It always does.
I just needed to go out and do something new.
Go out, everybody. Touch grass.
Wake up, get up,
We're in the
get
middle
out
of
there.
Shibuya. Where will we find grass?
Yeah, there isn't a lot of grass, actually.
I mean, sure, the park, I suppose, but...
Same station, same crowds, too. Same noises. Same buildings zigzagging across the sky.
Okay, Frank Miller, I get it. You love your city.
Well, in this case,
Life is sweet.
well, in this case, it's Kando who loves Shibuya. But yeah.
There's also a lot of really good takoyaki in the area, too.
All right. Oh, look. Someone else showed up.
Most you might be.
All right,
Man
Tail.
in glasses.
All right.
Oompst.
There you are.
Oh god, another one of Josh's friends.
I've been looking for you.
Again, it's like Cheetah, they knows everyone.
Go ahead, Tail.
And I waiting for you.
I'll explain.
I don't know who's less of a dick, though.
This time, the game will actually explain who this is. So go ahead, Joe.
Who's he?
I'll give you a hint.
I'm his dad.
Like a bolt from the blue.
Of course.
Naka?
Turns out he is the wily producer who created Tinpin. There you go.
Wait, seriously? Then you were with the Black Scullers. In a hoodie.
Meet the architect of Tinpin's success. Shinji Hashimoto, the producer.
Dun dun dun.
Any resemblance to real persons or organizations is purely coincidental.
Yes.
We swear.
Shit.
Yes,
You believe in
yes.
that game.
Saying that the fifth or fourth time will totally make me believe you. Him, the man responsible for Kingdom Hearts being a thing?
Yes.
They have to say it for legal reasons.
No.
Producer?
I doubt it. I mean, if the people consent, do they really still need to say that?
Maybe
legit
reading
think-
is just a gag.
Okay.
Yeah, I legit think they're saying it to take the piss.
Impressive as always, Joshua.
Of course Joshua would know him.
I knew I couldn't fool you.
Gee, I wonder who the favorite is.
Actually, Shiro, this is basic. This particular segment is the developer's opportunity to basically give a tribute to Shinji Hashimoto for how awesome he's been producing their games, Kingdom Hearts and this.
Oh yeah, like, for as weird as Hashimoto can be, I can't deny the guy really has given a lot of faith to some projects that probably sounded very weird on paper.
Oh no, Hashimoto's actually done a good job when he was at Square. Like,
And also trolling people around the infamous
that
Chico
Dr.
Demon.
Pain would complete the Omega Slammer.
Oh yeah.
He works smooth when it focuses on the goal at hand, on their passion for achieving it.
I love that. They're literally lovingly portraying it.
Nomura in a recent interview said he cannot wait to be done with the 7 remake project.
I mean, to
forget
be
about-
fair, it sounds like a grueling piece of work, to be honest.
Forget about the little things and fall into the role perfectly.
So this was all just part of your grand scheme?
How weird that Josh wasn't the mastermind
There
this
are no
time.
coincidences in this war, Joshua.
It was all part of my plan.
Only cause and effect.
To drive Final Fantasy VII
no, it's the
players wild
Merovingian.
with... This reminds me of when he drove Final Fantasy VII players wild with that...
Yeah, like you said,
FF7
the Jeep will be laughing.
Alright, basic.
Of course! Now, how about the cable team?
Yes, let's settle this in Tinpin.
You beat the champ, Neku, but now it's time to beat the god himself.
Yes. Shinji Hashimoto is the hardest player of Tinpin in the game.
Let me see how far you come, kids.
Oh, me!
Wait, where did
Also
you
like
come
my
from?
own opponent. Shut up, Shuto. Come back when you're a real character.
What? How come?
Cause and effect.
You're not the playable protagonist, bud.
Blue, I choose you.
Okay.
Hey, Pokemon reference. Me?
Now, let us begin.
He had to put on the glasses.
Shinji, this is not a Persona 4 battle fight. Well, you don't need glasses.
Go ahead.
Face the Wizard of Slam's might.
Okay. Alright, so basically, Shirei, allow me to help you. I'm guessing you've already heard the story about the reason Kingdom Hearts exists because a Disney producer and a Square Enix producer met on an elevator. That Square Enix producer was Shinji Hashimoto. He's been in fact, he was the publicity producer for Final Fantasy VII. His first proper producer role in Final Fantasy was in 8. He was also producer for 9. He was the producer for Kingdom Hearts. In fact, he was the producer / executive producer for all of the Kingdom Hearts games. All of them, and I do mean all of them. He's worked with the Kingdom team various times because he was also the producer of this game. Nomura was the creative producer, but the actual producer on executive duty was Shinji Hashimoto. So basically, this is the Kingdom team paying their little homage to their producer that has been supportive of their stuff throughout the years, basically.
Left Square in 2022.
Yeah.
Sad, but I guess he figured it was time.
He did a lot of good stuff, actually. Like, don't get me wrong, he's been an executive producer for some bad games, like the 13 trilogy and stuff like that. But if you look at his resume, he has a lot more wins than L's. So.
Oh yeah, definitely. Like, I mean, I've said before, he's weird. He's done some weird stuff. Again, the FF7 fake out, as people remember it as, where people thought they were getting an FF7 remake, but instead got the remaster instead, was a weird move. Like, okay, let me put it like this. Unlike a lot of producers, I don't think any misstep he's ever done has truly come from malice.
No.
I can't deny he's been tantamount to some pretty
Look,
dumb
if anything,
decisions, but...
If anything, I would have liked them to interfere in a lot of the stuff that Kitase and Toriyama did with the Lightning trilogy. Honestly, if anything, it was more like a lack of interference that was the problem.
Yeah, he did okay a lot of stuff. Granted, it seems like Square as a whole were. Well, it seemed like on the surface, Square as a whole were definitely doing their best to go, no, guys, for real, the 13 trilogy is the greatest, and. Part of me does wonder if that was just them really trying to sell it, given how much.
Again, Joe, I'm still convinced that the only reason why Lightning was not in Kingdom Hearts 3 is just because the game itself, Kingdom Hearts 3, missed the timing. Otherwise, the ship would have been sworn in.
Probably.
I would not have been surprised by that. Although, granted, they haven't seemed to.
Yes.
Well, maybe they will add them in Kingdom Hearts 4. Who knows?
Well done, Kindred Spirits.
All right.
He turns to the player. See how inseparable Tin Pin has made you.
See, Tin Pin helps you make friends, guys. Inseparable and invincible.
Oh.
You see, guys, Tin Pin saved my marriage.
Indeed, my work here is done.
And he did something.
I trust Shibuya will be in good hands. Please don't clap.
Thanks, Mr. Hashimoto, for allowing this game to happen. Wait, you're leaving? Joe, I think that's you.
I think that's supposed to be you, since it looks like it's pointed more at you than Neku.
Neku's sprite moved, though, so I think. But whatever.
Someone had to spread Tin Pin to the masses.
Oh, okay. Thank you, Mr. Hashimoto.
And it's the whole message that also Mr. H was saying. We all have our roles, guided by fate's hands.
Indeed. Okay, the only thing that's missing. The only thing that's missing is a choir going as he leaves.
God.
I mean, in Nier Automata, the then president of Square literally descends from the sky.
Yeah.
So.
I hope we see him again soon.
Count on it. Imagine if he had recited that line when he left Square. Tin Pin, you are a trick of fate, a microcosm of my world. The meaning of life.
Tin Pin is life, everybody.
Sure.
Or something.
Yeah.
Thank you, Lord.
Praise be.
Today kicked ass.
It did. I agree.
Now let's go home and play Yu-Gi-Oh! Please let tomorrow be even sweeter than today. Thanks. Peace, y'all.
And we get the Bahamut pin, the most powerful of the Tin Pin pins. And there you go. this bonus. Yeah, so yeah, this ends when you want it to end. We've already read that. So we have one more subplot to cover in one more day. So let's do that just then. Now you're probably wondering why.
Another day.
Sorry, another day. Sorry. In fact, I think it's now that I'm gonna show off the ramen thing. Yeah, there we go. Go ahead, Jovan. Dwebs, you're up.
Hello?
Pass off, I'm busy.
Still nobody.
That's Makoto, Dwebs. Go ahead.
Oh, yes, hi.
I guess in this reality, is doing the ramen shop. Oh.
Sorry about that. Just give me 1 sec to open up.
All right. And there we go.
Okay, so this is actually a thing in the main game too, seeing as how... You remember how I hinted that Makoto still had a bit of an arc in the main gameplay? Well, this is actually how he turns out in week 3 after he has that talk with his boss, essentially cleans up his act and goes to running the ramen shop proper, essentially.
Oh.
Yeah, I forgot to show it in the before, but Jova called attention to me about that, so I decided to do the best next thing and show this bit here, basically.
Yeah,
Okay.
thankfully, he also shows up like that here.
All right, it's you, Jova.
Yeah. All a lot.
Aha.
Mr. Hanekoma? Wonder what he's up to out here.
I wonder.
Watch out, he's up to something.
Well, we already know what he's up
Is
to.
he not?
Thanks to the reports, we already know what he's up to.
I think I'll follow him. Nothing suspicious about that.
Okay.
They're going to be very discreet.
Could be a chance to learn more about him. About Cat.
Indeed. In this, Neko already knew from the get-go that apparently the Hanekoma of this universe doesn't keep its identity secret. Anyway...
That or Neku's one of the few to know. This place seems...
Oh, it's the building where we fought show.
Yeah.
familiar. Did he go upstairs?
All right, give me a moment to explain something. Okay. If you go straight to this place at first, you have to climb 13 floors, to get to Hanekoma. That being said, if you do everything else outside of this quest beforehand, the game will reward you by allowing you to go through all the floors without having to fight all the noise. So basically, if you're playing another day, recommend it to me that don't do the... In fact, you can even jump straight to the 13th floor, but I'm not going to do that just yet because there's some cutscenes that happen as you climb each individual floor. So if you don't want to fight 13 floors worth of noise... to get here. Again, it's a good challenge and it allows for some good grinding and all that shit, so it's still not a bad idea to do it necessarily. But if you just want to get straight to the story and to the meat of it, the game will reward you if you do everything else in another day before this. So,
given Square's obsession with the number 13, I wonder if they really were looking forward to working on Final Fantasy 13, before the development of that game turned out the mess that it was.
Mm-hmm. Good. Alright, now this is actually important, so go ahead, Jova.
I wonder what Mr. Hanekoma's doing here. He's kind of a mystery. Even more than God, who I met today. Well, 2 gods.
Yeah, you met 2 of them.
That is incognito life as Cat. Oh, incognito. I guess that implies Neku's probably the only one who does know. If it's still incognito. Then there's that quirky cafe. I swear, it's closed more than it's open. How does he stay in business?
Again, he doesn't pay taxes.
He wins enough from his role as producer of the Reaper's game.
Actually, wow. I don't really know anything about him. Except for the fact that he's frickin' Cat.
All right.
Especially considering how long we've been acquainted.
That's because that's all you know.
All right, so basically, we're actually going to get a possible hint to Neku's past in just a few short moments, everybody. So stay tuned.
Also, I just realized, Pedro.
Yes.
In the game, Neku and Joshua did took an elevator to get to Sho.
Yeah, that is true.
Because in the anime, they took a gigantic ramp of stairs fighting spiders all the way through.
What?
Well, it's because... Well, okay, I can understand the idea. They wanted to remove the whole, oh, you have to pass through each individual floor thing, because that would take too long in the episode. So I can understand that change, to be fair. Alright.
It's one that streamlines the process more.
It still feels so weird.
Oh yeah, it is, but like sometimes you have to make some concessions to be fair. I'm trying to be fair, I assure you, so...
admittedly, one thing when transposing a game to a show or movie, there are some game mechanics that
there's
will
the
just
thing,
drag out in the
There's
show.
the thing, Jova. During that sequence, they still are fighting noises, and there are still two Reapers present in the form of Uzuki and Kariya. So all you need to do is to change the actual fight with that, and the Reapers will actually ask about the past, Uzuki and Kariya.
I actually...
Well, the deal, I guess, is like that keeps the pace
Cool
going.
sessions, mock sessions, Jova.
I actually have something else to say about the anime as well, that me and Teo, because we didn't finish
like
watching it.
Like I said, I'll be in that more for my fan thoughts.
I know, but I want to explain a joke that I made earlier.
Oh, no, for me, go on.
You know, okay, Joe, you know how the gag between Uzuki and Kariya is that they're constantly treating each other to ramen?
Yes.
In the anime, they change it to hot dogs. For whatever reason.
That's mostly because instead of actually going to a ramen place, they... Hold on.
Go ahead.
It's been a couple of years now. I was looking at the Utagawa wall tag. Mr. H came up and talked to me. After that, I started going to his cafe. He walked up to me and said, "My boy, you gotta think towards the future. And the future is coffee."
Go ahead.
Eventually, I found out he was cat.
So,
there you go.
Hold on.
But really, that's all I know. I wish the guy would open up a little more.
Oh, the irony. How the turns have tabled.
Yeah. Alternate Neku actually, from the very beginning, took Mr. H's advice to heart, which is why he's not antisocial in this timeline.
Just as these quote-unquote emo urges.
Yes.
And there it is. And that's the butterfly effect, essentially, to this world when you get down to it. Mr. H, Neku actually taking Mr. H's advice from the get-go.
Yeah, basically.
Anyway, Joe, but mostly what Pedro was mentioning is also because those sequences is when, Kariya takes Uzuki to the Mexican restaurant at Spain Hill. So I guess it was the location, because the ramen restaurant subplot in its entirety is not present at all in the anime. So I guess they basically cut corners also on that.
Probably.
Alright, let's skip.
Like, I want to give it credit in that to the makers of the anime's credit, they had to work with like 12 episodes.
Yeah.
So it's not optimal, but I get why they made certain cuts where they did.
That's putting it mildly, but yeah, go on.
Seems he's been really busy lately. His shop's been closed a lot too. Wait a minute. He's busy, but his shop's been closed.
Well, he's busy doing stuff.
We already know what stuff he's doing,
Even more than usual. Wonder if he's got something else going on.
I wonder.
On top of his work as cat. See, the ironic thing is, if you've done the Joshua side quest already, Neku technically knows. He just doesn't know that he knows the answer. Like, something I could help with. If I've got what it takes.
That would imply you have to die, Neku, so no.
I just wish I could help lighten his load. Bless his heart, Tio. He doesn't know.
Yep. This Neku is...
Dying is illegal.
Okay.
If you die, you will be executed. Wait.
Exactly.
Your soul will be executed.
But people do die when they're killed.
That's actually a very funny comedy skit in my country, where an old couple is watching the TV and the news say that the husband died, even though he's right there watching the thing. But I'll explain in a moment, because cutscene, I think. Oh no, never mind. And the wife goes, "What? Wait, did you pass away? No, I didn't. They must be wrong. They're always wrong. I mean, the other time they said it was gonna rain, but it didn't rain. So, look, if you pass away, I'll kill you." Like, Go ahead.
Am I going nuts chasing him down like this? I'm at 11 floors on this godforsaken skyscraper. I don't even really know. It's like some invisible force is controlling me with the cursor buttons. I'm worried. Aww. Worried that if I don't, he'll disappear on me. And he's more of a parent to me than my actual parents. I couldn't handle that again.
Uh-huh.
Again? Thinking back on it now, it was him. He's the reason I met Mr. H. I wouldn't have found the mural in Utagawa if he hadn't told me about it. He was my one real friend. The only guy in my class I could talk to as an equal. I was fine with that. Just him and me.
Is this one of those moments where the game is basically talking about the player indirectly or something?
No.
Man, I miss him. Not that I have a right to. Not after I killed him.
What? Okay, now this took a turn now.
Hold on.
It's just a happy go.
Hold on. We'll just wait a moment until he elaborates on
Also,
that.
Neku, you're a protagonist in a Kingdom team. Who the fuck cares about your parents, am I right?
Sora's mother is still waiting back with that dinner.
Yep. Alright. Let him elaborate first a bit. Because he's gonna
We're
elaborate.
almost close to the 13th floor anyway.
It's in the 13th floor that he elaborates. Yeah, he always has the same thing, so...
You're clear to pass.
Yeah, he always has the same thing in every floor, so whatever. Alright, so 13th floor.
Here we come.
Alright, here we go, let's elaborate on that.
I'll never forget that day. We were set to meet at the usual spot. I asked him to come. I was waiting in front of the cat mural. But he never came.
But nobody came.
Only later did I hear about the accident. I was so mad, and I felt awful.
Is this the right music to be played during this scene?
I shouldn't have asked him there.
Don't go there, Neku. It was an accident.
If not for me, he'd still be here. Neku, the crash wasn't your fault.
You had to let him go.
It's like I killed him.
Don't go there.
Sorry if I faked you out there, audience, by saying I did kill him. Now I feel like it's going to happen again. It's all my fault that Mr. H is going to die. Like I'm going to lose Mr. Hanekoma.
But just like Gwen Stacy, yeah, I get it, Peter.
I need to save her this time. I need to save her this time.
No matter how many times they fall off of bridges, I need to save her this time. It almost broke me last time. If it happened again, no. I need to keep him here. Do what I can to help him.
You're starting to sound like Misery, Neku.
So he won't go away. Well, I'm not gonna chain him up in my basement or anything. There's gotta be something.
Do you need a recap, Shirai?
Just a little bit, yeah. Just for the last minute.
Basically, this Neku used to have a friend, but since they were meeting him, and he asked him to come meet him in some place. While coming to the place that he asked him to, like, the friend got in a car accident and died. So Neku kind of blames himself for, asking him to come meet him, because if he hadn't, it wouldn't have happened, basically. So,
Mr. Hanekoma! What are you doing up here?
Alright, Teo, you're up.
Yeah. Hey, phones.
Reminder that this is our Hanekoma, not this world's Hanekoma.
Yeah, remember, that's kind of why his Hanekoma has been on leave a bit. Phones? What's that?
Go on, Pedro, tap the screen, please. Thank you.
This suspense.
Oh, right. Sorry. Wrong you.
Wrong what?
It's a long story.
Do you dig on multiverses?
You were never Neku. You're actually Bob.
There are some who call me
Nobody.
Tim.
Him? What kind of name is Tim? Are you okay, Mr. Hanekoma? Let's move away from the edge of the skyscraper. What are you doing all the way up here, anyway?
Just a little errand. I'm here to pick somebody up, but I wanted to check something while I was here.
Check what?
Oh boy, I knew it.
Knew what, Mr. H? Oh.
The red pin. Visible in this world too, clear as day.
Intriguing.
This calls for serious action.
So basically he also came here to do some cleanup of stray noise. Got it.
Look, Mr. H. I want to help you.
Yeah, about that, Neku. I don't think you can.
I want to pay you back for all you've done for me.
Oh, gee, fools.
You just seem so busy lately. I mean, I know I probably can't do much, but... Well, let me do what I can.
Oh, no. Yeah, thanks.
Aye.
That's real decent of you to offer, fools.
Neku here has no idea.
I'll take you up on that.
Really?
Oh.
I'm happy to work the cafe or clean up or whatever.
I had my eye on you for a while now. Also, no child labor, sorry. But the other use in the middle of the game.
Yeah.
Hey, I don't recall playing... Well, I mean, I guess I did play Tin Pin Slammer not too long ago. Wait, excuse me?
And you'll notice that he also has angel feathers, like Joshua did.
Well, these are colored, one red and one blue. And even though you're right here in the UG...
There. Yeah.
There, sorry. I can't exactly interfere, even if it's just to test you a bit.
Plot twist, Neku, you were in the underground all along.
Mr. Hanekoma, what's gotten into you?
But this you is fair game.
Yeah, technically this Hanekoma is not the producer in this world, so yeah, he can.
Let's have a look at what you can do.
Ladies and gentlemen, the hardest boss of the Women's Review is
What?
Mr. H. There you go.
Yes, basically fight me IRL.
That came out of nowhere. With multiple cantos.
Yeah, basically it's recolored, super-powered versions of some of the previous GMs.
Well, I guess this also leaves a good moment to mention because...
Neku, man, how did I get here?
I don't know, but I have to beat the hell out of you,
I can
I
mention
guess.
this skill later too.
Maybe he's a power-up, he's helping you.
Bye, Beat.
I guess I
Thanks.
helped you out.
Yes, you did.
How do I get out of here?
No, I want to get out of here. Go ahead.
Very nice, Phones.
My wrist.
Mr. Hanekoma, what the hell? Why are you attack?
You said you wanted to help me. Like I said, the child labor not so much, but they may come sooner than either of us expect.
What?
Later, kiddo.
Literally, beats up on kid, refuses
Doesn't
to
elaborate.
explain.
Leaves.
Poor Neko.
Wait! Please, wait! I literally climbed that whole skyscraper to help you! What on earth?
We're not on Earth.
He's just a weird man, okay?
Was that really even him?
Yes, the answer is yes and no, Neko.
And everything in between.
He was literally like, not my Neku, and just left.
The day I helped Mr. Hanekoma. What does he want me to do?
Oh well.
Stand there.
Alright, and that was it. Alright, one thing I wanted to do before we read the next few reports. I actually did a bit of a white line the previous time we were reading the reports, because I was trying to see if Theo wouldn't call out an upcoming secret about Hanekoma that we're going to read in a moment. So apologies for that. But we're going to get the reveal now. So if it helps you, there you go.
I mean, again, we discovered this also thanks to the anime, but,
yeah.
Knowing that, they probably would have done the same anyway, so...
Okay, another thing that okay, so I'm going to put on forebode again, like I did last time while we read the reports. In the meantime, Theo, go ahead. You want to say something, Theo? Go on.
Well, no, like I said, it's another thing that I can mention when I'm talking about the anime tangentially, because,
Sure.
I can leave it there.
Alright, so now that we've finished another day, let's read Secret Report number 20. Number 21, since it's the one that we actually get before, whereas day 7 of week 3 we actually get report 22. So
I guess for the others a new day into it.
I
entered the parallel world and contacted the composer. Unexpectedly, he seemed to be enjoying his stay. In fact, the reason he had not contacted me was because he was too busy playing Tin. I made him promise to meet me at the Shibuya River. In the meantime, I need to hide out so as not being myself in this world. Usually angels existing as multiple entities within the same world pose a little problem. However, mine is a somewhat special case.
Are you now? Please elaborate.
Of course he is.
Please elaborate, Mr. H.
You see, I am the fallen angel who taught Minamimoto how to refine taboo noise.
Dun dun dun!
Minamimoto owes the successful rebirth to the corrections I made to his small taboo refinery sigil. I must hide in Port City for fear that my alternate self in this world may report me on sight.
Yep, Hanekoma was playing both sides of the game, essentially.
So that's how Minamimoto managed to come back.
Also, I'm guessing the red text
No
has
surprises.
some particular significance within all of this is,
It's to show you how important stuff is. It's a thing Japanese writers do a lot.
Yeah, a lot of Japanese games. Level 5 does this too in their games. So this is a Japan thing.
Yeah, I know Mineko has the gimmick about it and everything.
Yeah.
All right, let's actually see what was the reason for all of this then. Go ahead.
Minamimoto is my backup plan to ensure Shibuya's survival. If the composer does not change his mind, this unique city will be lost. I must prevent that at any cost. Thus, I've deemed it necessary to cross the boundaries angels usually respect. I happily accept the stigma of fallen angel for this cause.
That's right. Even Hanekoma was thinking, boss, this is a little too crazy. Let's not destroy Shibuya.
So yeah, he was trying to maybe have Sho maybe be some kind of trump card to try to hopefully take down Joshua. But as we both know, we all know it didn't work. Go on.
Well then, it's about time to meet him. After calling the composer and hearing his cheery voice, I feel as if my shadow falls even darker. But darkness has always been husband to light. I sincerely hope that someday my sins will be justified. Still don't feel that they will. Now and forevermore.
That's okay, Mr. H. We'll always hail you as a hero in our eyes. Even if the angels won't.
Well, depends also on the point of view. We know so little of the context of the bigger picture. One last thing, to the composer's pick, Neku Sakuraba, the future you must choose is within you. I'm glad to have had the chance to meet you.
And ironically, Neku did end up saving everyone.
Hanekoma out.
All right, so with that out, we now have Secret Report 22, the one that's we're gonna for day 7 of week 3. So now we'll finally read this one, since this is actually Report 22. So we're going for the actual numerical order. Go ahead, too.
The composer defeated the conductor. The composer defeated the proxy. However, he has stayed his decision to destroy Shibuya. It seems the course of the game has brought about a change of heart in the composer. Yes, Shibuya persists, but it is no longer the same city it was a month ago.
Closed down the Sega arcade.
Damn it.
Damn it.
Oh no, not Joypolis! We're gonna have a new Ace Attorney game there.
Oh, well. Go ahead, too. In a moment, please, too. Sorry, Pedro.
Yeah.
Tap the thing. Pedro, please go ahead. Thank you.
It's in its head a completely new Shibuya is the reason. As the composer has changed, so Shibuya itself has metamorphosed. One month previous, Shibuya was plagued with problems, dire enough to motivate the composer to destroy it. Today, Shibuya has shifted into what we angels believe to be the optimal parallel world.
The canon one.
Thus, eventually, a fake god will come about doing a test series with a poor boy in glasses. Thus, leading to the story of the Phantom Thieves, because, seriously, for some reason, gods love messing with Shibuya in video games.
Mm-hmm. Basically.
Also,
honestly, though, imagine a crossover between The World Ends with Persona 5.
To complete this puzzle, all of the pieces had to be set in the proper place. If even one was incorrect, the entire picture would be ruined. Ryan's selfless display of kindness, Higashizawa's bottomless career ambition, Konishi's heart of stone, the conductor's wild actions born from overflowing love. All of these were necessary Shibuya was to be reborn anew. There are no extra pieces, no irrelevant components.
It was all basically perfectly falling into place.
Everyone who died formed a piece, essentially.
Yeah.
So does that mean like that the world was destroyed and remade?
Basically.
Accept society as an ever-charging thing, and your mind will also become flexible. Individuals will link together and enact change throughout society.
That is true.
This is the only way to weather, to ride high upon the waves of ever-changing world. It was no coincidence the composer opted for this simple method in the end.
It does make me wonder, given how Rhyme's back, if, like, this means that at least Megumi got reincarnated as an actual human.
Who knows?
Especially since I said it before and I'll say it again, you kind of gotta feel sorry for Megumi. Sure, he plays the heel, but...
My gratitude goes out to you all. I greatly look forward to what this new Shibuya will become. Thank you.
Now you can say it too.
Anyway.
Hanekoma out.
Yeah, Hanekoma out.
But yeah, I said it before and I'll say it again. You have to feel sorry for Megumi. Sure, the guy played the heel, but he really had no choice to. Otherwise, his boss legit was just going to destroy Shibuya right there and then.
All right, Teo, you wanted to ask a question about what you just read?
No, it's what I actually eventually mentioned. Like, the end of the game made the impression that it was just of a case where, the people who were dead came back to life, but things were the same. But this report seems to suggest that the entire world was scrapped and remade as a result.
Mm-hmm. Well, the composer can do that, as we've established.
Oh, I know. It's just that was not the vibe that I got. Sure. Also, it's a bit of a shame that alternate Neku's backstory for this another day, is just being told, and this person that he knew is just a random nobody, and we don't know anything about. So there is that.
All right.
Oh, well.
All right, everybody. That is it for the original DS package. But we're playing Final Remix, which means that this remix was maybe already with it as an extra day called a New Day that leads into the sequel, Neo: The World Ends With You. So tune in next time, everybody, where we start the new content.
Yeah.
See ya.
See you then.